Hi everyone, it's Ashton, aka the Outspoken Oracle, and I'm here with another tarot reading for you. Please remember, tarot readings are for entertainment purposes only. Please just think of me as your bestie that's giving you a little bit of advice. As with any advice from your best friend, you take some, you leave some. Not everything is for you. Use your discernment. Of course, you are responsible for the actions of your own life. I do want to let you know that I am doing a giveaway through the end of the month. So if you are subscribed and you comment on my videos, you will be entered into a drawing for a 1-hour tarot reading session via Zoom with me, valued at $120. I think that this is a great prize. If you're interested in doing a tarot reading session with me, please comment on my videos. That being said, let's get into it. So I do have a song sync, a channeled song. The song is called Save Me, and it's by Mark Broussard, who happens to be my favorite singer in the world, the musical love of my life, the person who holds my musical heart in a vice and who has held my music heart in a vice since I was like 15 years old, right? Anyhow, like I try to honestly ignore songs that come through from him because of the fact that he is my favorite, to my brain's natural inclination to go towards his songs. It's just naturally there because that's what makes my heart happy. However, I was hearing this song and then I kept on saying stuck in a rut, stuck in a rut, stuck in a rut, like everywhere. And then the song would start popping back into my head. And I'm like, okay, so this is actually a song I need to talk about. And it's not just that the song is popping in through my head. So I'm gonna read the verses. I'm gonna read all the verses and the bridge and the chorus. But I'm not gonna like read the whole song all the way through, but I'll read it. Because I do think that it's all kind of significant. You know, the summertime is gone now. All the leaves are on the ground. Everything is turning, stuck in a rut. You know, another year is over. Add another candle to the cake. I ain't getting any younger. No, no, no. Stuck in a rut. And only you can get me out of this place. You know, the winter time is here now. And my poor heart is freezing up. Keep that fire burning, baby. Stuck in a rut. And only you can melt the pain away. Wishing you were here because I can't hold on. Calm me down when I lie awake all night long. Save me. Give me what you need. Give me what I need. I know you can break these chains and set me free. Save me. Give me what I need. I know you can break these chains and set me free. So yeah, this is going to be a love reading. Somebody is needing a little bit of your help right now. They're kind of going through it. They feel like they need some saving. But the problem is about this person is that they think that you're going to be the one that's going to solve their problems. But what they don't realize is that it's up to them to save themselves. But they are like they are calling out to you, whether it's energetically or certain things of that nature. Like you might be hearing songs that remind you of them. You might be physically feeling them, like their energy around you, but they are trying to get a hold of you. Like you might be feeling a desire to reach out to them. You might be seeing their name everywhere because it's like they're calling out to you to help save them, because they're going through it in life, and they're like, the reason why I'm going through it is because this person's not around me. They want you to give them what they need, but what they actually need is all within themselves, and they're not realizing it. They're thinking that they need to rely on you to save them, when in reality it's them that needs to save themselves, but they really are trying to rely on you. This person, what I am getting is that they did not value you. They did not value you, and now that you are no longer accessible to them, they are like, wait a second, me not having access to this person, me not having access to this person's energy is really messing up my life. I need them back to save me, but they need to fix some things on their own and save themselves. And then the next time you're in their life, if you choose to be, their life is going to get exponentially better, but not because you're saving them, but because they chose to save themselves, and they will eventually realize that. That being said, Let's get into this reading, Spirit. What is the message that you have for my collective in regards to the song Save Me? What is the message that you have from... Actually, hold on. I keep on forgetting. Angels, guides, ancestors, please assist me with this reading. Please help to give me insight into the questions I seek answers to. Protecting me from any negative entities that might try to interfere on those readings and give me false information. Please speak truth and honesty to me through the cards. Give me information of the highest good for everyone involved. And as always, thanks for showing up for me each and every day. Y'all, I do apologize if I end up burping through this video. I am so burpy right now. I don't even know what's going on. It's crazy. I'm not usually this burpy, but I am. So whatever this message is, I feel like that's actually probably very important. All right. So Spirit, what is the message that you have for my collective in regards to the song Save Me, Spirit? What is this message that you have for my collective in regards to the song Save Me, please, Spirit? Give me a message. All right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, they are at a crossroads in their life right now. With this Two of Blades, they're at a crossroads in their life, and they know that they have to pick a direction. They know that they can't stay stagnant. They know that they have to step out and say in faith, but they're waiting for a sign from you to try to help them to make a decision. But like, they have to make the decision on their own, and they have to trust that they are being led in the right direction regardless of what they feel like is happening. Because the way that they've been living their life this whole time has been a little bit ass backwards, right? And so this is the chance that they are getting to change their behavior and the way that they've been doing things and change their direction in life. But it's like, what I'm getting about this person is that they have always had other people make decisions for them. And so they are now trying to rely on you to tell them what to do and where to go, when it's like, no, buddy, you need to save yourself. You need to save yourself. It's not up to this person to save you. Them making a decision, this is them being stuck in a rut. They don't know where to go. They are stuck in a rut because they don't know where to go. But the thing of it is that they have to be honest with themselves about what it is that you want. What is it that you want? What do you want? It's not that easy. What do you want? Yeah, no, like, what do you want? You have to be honest with yourself. This person needs to be honest with themselves about what it is that they want. And then they're going to be able to better make a decision about which direction to go in their life. They can't stop hiding from themselves. They can't stop lying. They need to stop lying to themselves about what direction they want to go in their life and just get really honest about what they want, because they haven't been, and they've been allowing other people to tell them what it is that they need to do in life. And that's why they're now looking for you to save them, because they've always had other people save them in the past. With this shaman here, it's like they have always relied on somebody else to give them insight and information, because they've always thought that other people were smarter than them, and they've always thought that other people had more knowledge to them. But the thing of it is, when it comes to them, when it comes to their own personal life, they have all the knowledge they need. They are smarter than anybody else on this planet in regards to themselves. And that's one thing that they haven't been taking into account, is that they are the expert on them and their life. And so the person they need to defer to in their life is themselves. They don't need to seek any outside expertise or any outside counsel. I will say, though, the fact that this person is calling out to you for you to help save them means that they think that you have this wisdom and this knowledge that they don't have access to. But the thing of it is that based on this connection that I'm getting between the two of you, is that they actually have, if the same, if not more knowledge than you have, but they haven't figured out how to tap into that yet. And once they do, then this whole world opens up for them. It's like time is passing by and they don't want you to not be in their life. And that's what they need to get honest with themselves about. You know, they say another year is over, add another candle to the cake. I ain't getting any younger. They know that time is going by and they need to be honest. The honest truth is they want you. They're stuck in this rut because you're not there. So they need to get honest about the fact that they want you. And also with this add another candle to the cake. This person who this reading is about, it may be their birthday coming up. Their birthday might have passed, or like it's their birthday today. But I'm feeling like a birthday around this energy. But this is about going through the seasons. Like y'all have known each other for long enough. This is not a new situation. This is not a new scenario. So if you're watching this and you are in a new sort of dating situation, this reading is not for you, straight up, because this is somebody that's gone through the seasons of life. And even if they haven't gone through the seasons of life, like multiple seasons of life, they've gone through enough time where change has happened in all of their lives. But this person is avoiding the inevitable here with this Tower in reverse. Like, they are trying to put off making a decision, but like, if they try to put it off, God's gonna force them into a decision that they may not want to have to make. They're gonna force them by force. They need to make a decision, and they need to make it on their own because they have everything they need. Yes, they're stuck in a rut, but they can find their way out of the rut on their own. They don't need you or any other person, and this is what they need to realize. But here with this Maiden of Shields in reverse, it's like they are just sitting here not moving, unwilling to learn any new lessons, unwilling to gain any other knowledge, when it's like, actually, you don't even have to gain any knowledge. You just have to access the knowledge you already have, because all the knowledge that you need is inside of you. It's already there. And they're not seeing that. The reason why they feel stuck is because they refuse to see their own authority and sovereignty over their life. But God's gonna sure as hell teach them if they continue to stay stuck. And instead of reaching out to you, honestly, with the save me, give me what I need, they need to be saying that to God. They need to stop deferring to you and say that to God. They need to start being a co-creator in their life with God. Allow God to help them to co-create their life in the way that they want it to be. Help them to create this beautiful artwork of life in their life, because God is there for them no matter what. Their spirit team is always around them, helping with them and helping to work out things for them. And yet they are thinking that everything is outside of them. Well, no, they've got God, they've got them spirit team, and they've got themselves. Their intuition is telling them exactly. There's no reason why they need to be stuck in a rut. And yet they feel this way. They are an emotional mess right now with this Chief of Vessels in reverse. Like, their emotions are all over the place. Wishing you were here because I can't hold on. Calm me down while I lay awake all night long. This person is not sleeping well at night. This person feels like they can hardly catch their breath. It's like, without you around, their life is an entire mess and they are an emotional wreck, but they need to figure out a way to balance out their life, to weave their life together in a way that makes sense to them, because they are the authority on their life. They are the only person who honestly knows what it is that they want out of their life, and they are the only person that can get them unstuck. But they have to step out in blind faith and allow God to co-create their life with them. They have to weave their life back together so that they don't have to be emotionally imbalanced anymore, because they are the only ones that are able to change the stuckness that they're feeling. Let's see what else. What else do you have for me? Collective spirit. In the past, part of the reason why this person is emotionally imbalanced is because this person avoided their emotions in the past, and instead everything that they interacted with had to do with their passions and had to do with moving fast and doing things that like gave them dopamine fixes. But the thing of it is that if you're always chasing the fast life, if you're always chasing dopamine, then your system doesn't know how to create that dopamine on your own. And like, they need to figure out a way to get that dopamine on their own without having the fast life, so that they can feel encouraged within themselves to create change within their life. You know what's really funny? So for me, and So I've known that granted, I've had ADHD my whole life and it was very clear, but I've known that I've had ADHD for 17 years. And up until last week, I could not figure out a way to allow myself to be self motivated, right? And so I finally decided, I was like, I need to figure out a way because I've stopped taking all my Adderall or my ADHD medication. I'm not doing that anymore. And I was like, I need to figure out a way to get my own dopamine without being on medication because I realized when I'm on my medication that I can't think clearly in terms of my intuitive gifts. Like it's blocked out. So I finally realized that I need to start making a list of things that I want to accomplish and then associating little prizes with my list of things that I want to accomplish. And depending on how big of the accomplishment is, there are different levels of prizes that I'm giving myself. And that's the way that I'm increasing my dopamine. And it's giving me this motivation that I need for myself, but it's like all coming from the self. And for the first time in my life, I'm actually feeling motivated by myself. It's easy for me to feel motivated by the pressures of outside people and having to do things for other people, but it's hard for me to pressure myself to do things. But it's like, I want these things on the list, so I'm going to take care of what I need to take care of in my life. And maybe that's what that person needs to do. They need to figure out a way to where they can get their dopamine fixes without them living the fast life. Because their system is completely dysregulated and we need to have a calm nervous system, but they're used to not having a calm nervous system. So when their nervous system is calm, it still feels bad. No matter how much calmness they get in their life, they're still going to feel bad until they recognize, wait a second, this calmness is where I should be. This calmness is my set point. They need to recognize that whenever I'm feeling anxious, this is not normal. I'm recognizing that my body feels anxious. This is not where I want to be. Let me remember what it felt like when I was being calm. They are fighting the inevitable right now about this need to make a change. Like I said, they're prolonging the inevitable. They are literally on the verge of a tower moment and they don't even realize it because they're refusing to make the changes that they need to make in their life. And they're just fighting against the change. But it's because they really don't see that they have everything they need to take care of what it is they need to take care of and to make a decision about this crossroads that they're at. They're only stuck because they say they're stuck. They can make the decision to change that. And yet they're fighting making this change. They're fighting making this decision because they're not being honest with themselves about what it is they want. They need to be honest with themselves. Like literally, what do you want? What do you want? But they can't see clearly what it is that they want because they've never been able to make a decision for themselves in their entire life. And that's why they're calling on you to help them. When instead they need to be changing their attention to God and asking God to help them. And in turn, God is going to turn back to them and be like, well, what do you want? What is your intuition telling you? What is your heart telling you? And that's the information that they need to be taking in order to make a change in their life. But they're trying to find everything outside of them because here's the thing that's scary for a lot of people is that if you start making decisions for yourself, then you don't have anybody else to blame except for yourself. If you make the wrong decisions, then you have to blame yourself. But here's the kicker though, and it's this easy. If you trust your intuition, you're not going to be making a wrong decision. But so many people want to go against their intuition because they care about what other people think, or they think that something is going to lead to a better outcome for them, or it's going to look better on paper. And so they make the wrong decisions. But if somebody else is helping them to make that decision, they can blame that other person. But everybody has what they need. They need to make their own decisions. But it involves trusting your intuition. And the thing of it is, and I will always say this, your intuition will lead you to a place that doesn't make sense sometimes. But at the end of the day, even if at first initially it doesn't make sense, even if it's counterintuitive initially, you will eventually get to exactly where you need to be. So trust your intuition and where your intuition is leading you, because your intuition is directly associated to your relationship with God. And God should be the forefront of your decision-making process at all times. And God is helping you to make decisions with your intuition. You are receiving the help you need, but it's not help from outside of yourself. They only feel stuck because they are choosing to be stuck. They need to figure out what it is they want, what their intuition is telling you themselves, and they need to get honest about it and stop fighting the inevitable. Yeah, here it is, the Corn Maiden in reverse. They're ignoring their intuition right now. And this is what's not working for them, is that they've been ignoring their intuition this whole time. And it's like, they're like, well, my intuition's led me wrong in the past. No, your intuition hasn't led you wrong in the past. Your intuition has created results that didn't necessarily seem desirable at the time, but if you had kept down that path of trusting your intuition, you would have gotten what you wanted. Or your intuition has created results that maybe didn't make other people happy, but they made you happy. But because other people weren't happy and you were a people pleaser, then you weren't happy because you were relying on other people outside of yourself to give you your intrinsic value, to show you validation. Your intuition needs to be trusted at all times. And this is what this person is not doing. And that's why they're calling on you, collective, to save them. But it's not up to you to save them. They can only save themselves. They are the one that is creating the stuckness in their life. They are only stuck in a rut because they are choosing to be stuck in a rut, because they are ignoring what their intuition is telling them to do. With this world here, this is a big life lesson that this person needs to overcome. And right now, with this pending tower moment right now, I'm hearing that, like, whatever this tower moment is that's going to happen if this person doesn't create a decision is going to be so hard and impactful that they are going to feel an extreme level of brokenness. And so in order to avoid this tower moment, this impending doom, they need to make a decision. So if you happen to be in contact with the person that you're watching this video for, this person who has feelings for you or whatever, you might want to tell them, like, hey, if you keep on not making a decision about your life, then a decision will be made for you and you're not going to like it. And it's going to be hard for you to deal with. And then they'll have to pick up the pieces, and it's not going to be an easy reweaving of their life. They are at the prime spot right now to make a decision and for things to work out exactly how they want it to work out. With this world card, it's like I am getting, now is the time for them to end this lesson in their life. God is done playing this game with them. Like, they've been given so many chances to end this lesson of diverting to other people about making decisions. It is now time for them to realize that they are the only person that will ever help them to feel unstuck in their life. They need to stop trying to rely on other people to make decisions for them. They need to take responsibility for the decisions that they make in their life, but the only way they can do that is if they trust their intuition and they figure out what the hell it is that they want in their life. And the thing of it is that the reason why they're having a hard time making a decision is because what it is that they want goes against the grain of what society is telling them that they should want. And that's you. They want you, but they also know that society doesn't want them to want you. But you are also a part of their lesson. And so they need to make that decision to be able to stand up against society instead of being like standing up against making a decision. They need to put on their big boy panties, get some courage, and make a decision, because this lesson is old. It's getting old. It's time to move. It is time to move, because literally it's just old. It's old, like this tortoise with this tree on the back. It's old. They need to stand up for themselves. They need to fight what the world is telling them that they want and figure out what it is that they want and make a decision based on what they want. Trust their intuition instead of acting like their intuition is not there to help them. Their intuition is the best thing that ever happened to them. And I'm picking up with this shaman here and this corn maiden, even though the corn maiden is in reverse, these two, this is the Hierophant and the High Priestess in a regular tarot deck. And so these two are divine counterparts. But not only are they divine counterparts, but they are divine counterparts that are highly spiritually attuned and spiritually intuitive. You two as a team are really powerful and can make things really happen. Your person, not only are they super intuitive, but like they literally can manifest with the swipe of their hand if they wanted to. Like the two of you guys together are like a very powerful dynamic that can happen. And this person's not trusting their intuition when in fact their intuition is better than yours. Their intuition is so attuned to every little thing, and yet they're ignoring it because of what? Because they're scared. How about you stop being scared, buddy? Stop being scared. Use your intuition, because you know at the end of the day, your intuition is what connects you to the God. Your intuition is what connects you to your highest timeline. Your intuition is what connects you to what it is that you want in life, and you have to go after that. But you can't get what you want if you don't trust your intuition, and instead you allow the world to tell you who you are and what it is that you want. But now it's time for you to be honest with yourself about what it is you want. Done playing games. Ooh, I'm heated. And this is like not even me. It's like I'm picking up that this is the energy of this person's spirit team. They are so over your person. I'm like, they're like, what do we need to say to you? They're so irritated because this person is not listening. They're being stubborn for like to their own demise, and like their team is trying to help them. Because they're stuck in their head about what the rest of the world is going to tell them about who it is that they are and what they want. I'm picking up that this person likes the confusion of their life. They like playing the victim. They like not knowing what to do. They like being stuck in their head because they're used to it. Get over yourself. Literally, get over yourself. This person's irritating to me. Like, nah, I ain't got time for that. How about you freaking honor yourself with this Four of the Pipes here? Honor yourself and make the decision that you want for your life. Nobody else. Don't ask me to save you. Don't ask them to save you. Don't ask your mama, your friends, your sister, your cousin, nobody else. No, don't ask anybody else to save you. You need to be honest about what it is that you want. And honor yourself and make a decision that honors yourself. You are only stuck because you want to be stuck. Stuck in a rut? My ass. No, you're not. You're choosing to be stuck. You like the drama. Honor yourself by making the decision that you need to make. And if it means you choosing something that the rest of society doesn't want you to have, oh well, you're making yourself happy, and that's literally all that matters, because nobody else is living your life for you. Y'all, whoever I'm reading this for, their spirit team is irritated. Irritated. Yes! 10 of Cups here. Happy family. If you make the decision that your heart and your intuition is leading to, you are going to lead to like having the happiest life, your highest timeline. You're going to get your happy family. But you need to stop being scared to step out on a limb and look foolish to the rest of the world around you, and instead turn this full card right side up and take a leap of faith towards what it is that you want. Stop keeping yourself stuck and be honest about what it is that you want. And I'm seeing here that it's a happy family. Ugh. Y'all, you know what? I'm done. I am so irritated. You know what? If this person was my friend, I probably would hurt their feelings and probably make them cry a little bit, because I'd be telling them about themselves. This is irritating. I'd be like, I can't talk to you until you actually do what it is that you know you need to do, because you're irritating to me. You are being really, really dumb right now. It's the answer is right in front of you and you're not making it. Get honest with yourself about what you want and then make that decision. Ugh, I'm so annoyed. Y'all, this reading has irritated me. Anyhow, I appreciate you guys being here. I appreciate all the likes, the comments, the subscribes. You guys literally are the best. And yeah, just thank you for showing up. This is the reading that I have for you today. Please never forget just how divine you are.